Greetings to all. History often fails to do justice to social reformers who are also religious leaders. But Saint Chavara was not one such person, for he is celebrated and remembered for his altruistic works which continue to transform the society even now. Saint Kurikus Elias Chavara, who triggered a renaissance in Kerala in the 19th century, was a reformer who was also a man of faith. A truly pious man, he reiterated that the love for God should translate itself as service to the poor, the illiterate, and the destitute. Essentially a man of prayer and intense charity, he stayed in close communion with the Lord, permeating his spirituality to all around him, so much that he was accepted and referred to as a man of God from his early years. Born in 1805 in Kainakari, Kerala, he was a pioneer of education reforms. When education was the privilege of the social elites, his Pallikudam movement enabled universal access to education. He also started free midday meals and provided clothes and books to reduce dropouts among the poor and Dalit students. This practice, initiated by Saint Chavara in Christian schools, influenced the Diwan of Travancore to plan midday meals in government schools in 1936. In 1846, Saint Chavara established a Sanskrit school in Mandanam in Kerala that enabled ordinary people to study the sacred Hindu literature in Sanskrit. In 1831, he founded the first indigenous religious congregation for men, now known as the Carmelites of Mary Immaculate, CMI. Kurikus Elias Chavara also founded the Congregation of Mother of Carmel, CMC, for women in 1866. In 1869, in Kainakari, his native, he founded a house of village for the aged, the abandoned, and the sick. He realized that God's glory relies on the greatness of humans. He was a true karma yogi, contemplative in action, and working tirelessly to liberate people from the tyrannies of ignorance, poverty, and sickness. He spent the last 7 years of his life at Kunamavu, Kerala, where he died on 3rd January 1871. The miraculous cure of the alternating convergent squint eyes of Maria Jos Kottarathil from Pala, Kerala, was approved by the Congregation for the Causes of Saints Vatican for the canonization of Saint Kurikus. On 18 March 2014, Pope Francis signed the decree approving Blessed Kurikus Elias Chavara to be declared a saint. There are so many things that we can learn from his life and selfless service. But one of his best practices was, let there be no day in your life in which you did no good to others. Let this become a life-changing practice in our life so that we Chavarites can be a blessing to our society.